Hi, I'm Patricia, the level designer. So I'll take you through on what I did as the level designer. So we'll start with the intro scene. So the intro scene is going to give us an introduction of the game. So you can see that we have a classroom setup here, where we have students in class. So the students are just going about their normal day activities, and then this character here, a pop-up appears on the screen. So okay, yeah, so a pop-up appears on the screen, asking the character to click to fix the malware. So once they click to fix the malware, they're taken through to the menu scene. um, the menu scene is where the game will begin. We have our start button. Then it takes you through to the level 1. So the level 1, you can see that the game is in. So the player, after clicking the submit button, the player gets sucked in inside the computer. And when they're inside the computer, that's why I used the green circuit to show that this player is inside the computer. So the first level is going to give the player the tutorial. So I added a tutorial text. Yeah. So tutorial text will instruct the player what they're required to do in order to maneuver through the game. So this is the text. To use the arrows, these are the rules of the game, and also to collect 2 collectibles and solve a riddle in order to move to the next level. Yeah, so we have a divider in the level to act as a barrier and bring conflict in the first level. Then once they complete the first level, they proceed to the second level. In the second level, we have the same concept, but now this time we've added um, more conflict. We have capsules, which are called capacitors, which are found inside the computer. And we also have added a rogue component. This is um, like a malware that's going to be chasing around the player. And the rules of this level is that the player should collect 3 collectibles and solve a riddle in order to move to the next level. Then it takes you through to level 3. When the player reaches level 3, the same rules are applied. They have to collect 3 collectibles, avoid being in contact with added components like the fans, these are fans, and also avoid being caught by the rogue component. We've added a floating plane. It's just to engage the player more. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Mwangi Gitao. I am the game's character design artist. We'll take you through the elements in the game that have been designed by the artist myself. So to begin with, we can begin with the player. So the player is a sphere and blue in color. Here the dimension 0.5 by 0.5 by 0.5 to give it a smooth look. We gave it also a blue color because blue is a common color in computer components. So the other components include the collectibles, which are these prefabs as shown. And I will zoom in and show you that this prefab, for example. So this prefab is a cube. Um, we picked yellow and the shape because it represents how a cube, how data looks like. If we also look at an example like the Microsoft folders, They're usually yellow in color. So we decided to pick that because it feels like the player is picking up data packets. So that's why we decided to go with that color and also that shape. We also have the rogue, which acts like as the enemy. So the enemy is a bit bigger to also distinguish between the collectibles, and we gave it a red color because it shows the evil aspect in the game. So the rogue chases the player. It's also very uh, distinguishable element in the game. Other aspects that that add onto the artistry of the game includes includes the directional light, the position of the light really affects how the shadows bounce off the player and also the color as well. Once the color changes, the whole vibe of the game changes. So we decided to go with neutral color, which is white, to give off an even bounce of color, and also it's much easier for you to see the players as well and every component of the game. Other surrounding factors include the floor, which is green in color. We have the walls, and we have some obstacles. So this again, it's a game, so it's not entirely accurate. But the floor having a green color, the walls having the gray color and the components, and these obstacles give off the vibe of being inside a computer. Uh, we know that the operating system is housed inside a kernel. So we decided because the operating system interacts uh, with hardware components, then we decided, okay, fine, we'll be inside a PC. So this is what a PC probably would look like. Yeah, so that's it about the artistry of the game.
My name is John. I'm taking you through the logic and coding behind our game. So, as the coder, I was mainly in charge of implementing the C Sharp scripts and allowing for the game objects and the logic to work together. So, I'll take you first through the really important stuff, which is our game manager. So, for example, our level 3 game manager, the script is the brain of our game, especially for level progression and managing collectibles. So we have collectible needs over here, and we also have our method, collectibles collected, which updates our collectibles collected count, and once enough are found, it makes a readable panel visible. So that's also present in level 2. So apart from our game manager.cs file, we also have the player controller. So here in our player controller, this just detects how our player moves. I think if you play the game, you'll see that the player carries some momentum. So the script governs how our player moves and interacts. So movement X, movement Y captures the input from the player. Speed detects how much the object moves in the scene. The rigid body has gravity disabled and all rotations frozen. So it truly feels like you're moving just the character left, right, up, down. So there's no need to rotate the player. And then finally, our important one that actually brings about the goal of the game is collectibles.cs. This script defines how our collectibles objects behave when a collectible is spawned. It checks for an animator, which you won't see here, but it's implemented in the in the actual Unity program. And if present sets the is spinning to true, so you'll see that the collectibles are always spinning. This gives us a visual clue that the item is to be collected. So when the player triggers a collectible, the on trigger enter, yes, over here, you see it over there, it has the collide with others, so it's able to collide with the player and the actual collectible itself. So it also plays a collect sound when that happens. Then it tells the game manager that a collectible has been collected and then destroys itself. This ensures that the collectible is picked up and is removed from the scene and contributes to the overall collection count needed for progression. So those are just the three main scripts for our game. We have others like the rogue components and the win scene, but these three shape up the main aspect of our game. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Devan Kiragu. I'm the sound engineer for the game, and I'm going to start by taking you through the level one. We use the audio manager and sourced our audios from Pixabay, where we went with a friendly chip tune, in this case jazz, to ease the players into the game. There are also other stimulus-based audio cues, which can give you a wrong move trigger or another chime in case you get the right move. Also, in the same level, we have a malware, in this case, that's the enemy on the game, and there is a constant beeping sound that is able to be heard throughout the game as the malware is chasing you. This is also a sound that I sourced from Pixabay as well.
Hello, my name is Lauren Gitonga, the project manager for our game. I guided the team to bring our creative vision to life. The game features a title menu with unique elements, leading to engaging levels with an enhanced thematic soundtrack. I coordinated tasks and ensured the team had the resources needed.